Hi everyone, this is Edmund with a quick tutorial on how to set up the WordPress SEO plugin. If you have any questions, you can contact me at edmund@imalicious.com. So before we start, you need to install the WordPress SEO plugin. So you can just go to plugins and then click on add new, then type in WordPress SEO here and then click on search plugins. So here you'll be able to see that WordPress SEO by yours has been installed. So if you haven't installed the plugin, you can just click on this install now button, which is directly below the plugin itself, to install it and then activate it. Okay, so after you have activated the WordPress SEO plugin, you'll see this symbol here, SEO. So now I'm going to show you how to set up the WordPress SEO plugin. Okay, I'm going to go through some of the basics that I've used to set up the plugin itself so that you can maximize the benefits from this WordPress SEO plugin. So you will see that there's a dashboard here. If you want to start the tour of the plugin, to learn how to use it, you can just click on the start tour, and then you'll actually go through all the details on how to use this plugin effectively. So this one I normally just disable it, but of course if you want to enter the webmaster tools, you can enter it here as well. Normally I just leave it as it is. This is totally optional. And then if you go to titles and matters, under the general, normally I'll select no index subpages of archives, add no DP meta robots tag site-wide, and then no Y dir meta robots site-wide. The DP is for the demos, and of course the Y directory is basically referring to the Yahoo directory. Then I'll hide short link for posts as well, so the rest will just remain as it is. Okay, so these are the 4 boxes that I'll tick. So once you're done, you can just click on save changes, and then under the home section, because I'm using a static web page, so I don't have a specific title or description here. Normally you can just enter the title or description that you want for your website here. And under the post types, here normally I'll just leave everything as it is, and then I'll uncheck all these items here. Under the pages section, I'll click on don't show rel equals to author. I'll normally click on this, and then I'll normally click on no index and follow as well. And then under the media section, I'll just select no index, follow, and don't show rel author as well. So this is normally how I do it. So after you've selected all these items, you can just click on save changes, and then you go to taxonomies. Taxonomies basically refers to the categories, the tags, and the format. So all these I'll just click no index, follow, no index, follow, and the format I'll just click on no index, follow as well, and then just click on save changes. And then under the other section, here I'll just check the no index follow button along with disable the author archives. I'll check this as well, and then I'll check this no index follow. Under special pages, I'll just leave it as it is, and after you're done with everything, remember to click on save changes. So this is how you set up the titles and matters. And then moving on to social. Under the social section, you can either add in your Facebook URL. Okay, you can also add in the image URL as well if the post or page that's being shared by your website does not contain any images. And then under the Twitter section, you can select the Twitter card metadata as well, and then just enter your username here. And then if you go to Google Plus, here you can just check this or you can uncheck it. It's totally up to you. And then I'll add the Google Plus page for my business, the URL here. So after you set up all these items, you can just click on save changes, and then moving on to the XML sitemaps. So normally I'll check this box to enable the XML sitemap functionality. So this is very important. You'll want Google to be able to read your web pages, so be sure to check this one. Under the user sitemap, I'll leave this one as it is, and then the general settings, I'll take ping Yahoo, ping ars.com, and then I'll exclude the pages and media in the XML sitemap. And I also exclude all the taxonomies as well, the categories, the tags, and format, by checking all these boxes respectively. Okay, and then under here you can select how many entries you want per page for your sitemap. So I'll show you how the sitemap looks like. And just click on this button here. So this is how the sitemap looks like. You can just click on it under the post sitemap. So this is how the sitemap looks like. So here you'll be able to see there's a 60% priority to all these pages, and you'll be able to see the last modified date as well. So the sitemap is important. As you can see here, it's meant for consumption by search engines, so you want to make sure that you have set this up properly. And then moving on to the permalinks. Permalinks, normally I'll strip the category from the category URL, and then I'll enforce a trailing slash on all category and tag URLs. Trailing slash is basically referring to a slash at the end of the URL. So I'll just show you how it's like. So let's say if I go to my website again, so if I just click on any of the posts, let's say I just select the how to pick the perfect WordPress theme for a website. So this is basically the trailing slash, the slash which is at the end of the URL. In most cases, you don't see this slash. Okay, then you can also remove the stop words from the slugs that you create for your post. So this is basically referring to the slug. WordPress-theme is a slug. So let's say if I were to select the entire post named, which is how to pick the perfect WordPress theme for your website. So the entire slide will appear here, and stop words are basically the words like to, for, all this will be removed from the category slug itself. It might appear to be how pick perfect WordPress theme website, something like this. Okay, it is just removal of all the stop words like for, there, and to. So this one, if you are interested to find out more, you can actually go to Google and just search for what are stop words, okay, to learn more about it. Okay, what are stop words SEO? So under the stop words, the SEO power suite, you can just click on it. So these are basically the list of stop words which are being removed from your slug if you enable this feature. So these are basically the stop words which are not recognized by the search engines, so it doesn't really add a lot of value to your URL. Okay, so this is important for SEO purposes as well. And then, so moving on to this, I'll check this redirect attachment URLs to the parent URL post. The rest I'll just leave it as it is. Okay, and the canonical settings I'll just leave default. And then moving on to the internal links, these are basically the breadcrumbs that you see on your website. So normally I'll just enable it, and then the separator I'll just put it as this, and then the anchor text for the home page I'll just put it as I'm Licious, and then bold the last page in the breadcrumb. Okay, so if you're not sure how this looks like, I'll show you on my website that contain all the breadcrumbs. And let's go to internetmarketingpalace.com. So this is my old internet marketing site. I'll show you what do I mean by the breadcrumbs. Okay, so let's say if I click on this post, so this is basically the breadcrumb. As you can see here, home followed by this arrow here, and then internet marketing arrow, and 7 effective ways on how to get more traffic. Okay, this is basically to sort out your web page by category and all the respective posts so that people can navigate easily to the posts which are under the same category. Okay, so let's say if I click on internet marketing. Okay, so these are the posts which are under the category of internet marketing. So this allows people to access your web pages easily, okay, more for navigation purposes. Okay, so that's the breadcrumbs side of things. And then we move on to the RSS. So the RSS is basically a feed that people can subscribe to so that they can read your new posts whenever there's an update to your website. They can keep track of the new posts. That's the purpose of the RSS feed. Okay, then if we go on to import and export, so let's say if you in the past you have used plugins like All-in-One SEO and Woo Team's SEO framework, you can just import the settings directly from these SEO plugins into the WordPress SEO. Okay, there are also other settings from other plugins as well. Okay, then if we move on to the bulk title editor, so this allows you to change the SEO title of all your respective pages when it appears on the search engines. So what do I mean by the SEO title? I'll just show you. So let's say if I go to google.com, I'll type in iamlicious.com. So you can see that I am Licious dash bring out the entrepreneur spirit in you. So this is basically referring to the SEO title. So the SEO title can actually be different from your existing web page title as well. Okay, so this basically allows you to change your SEO title easily. So if you go on to about description editor as well, so this basically allows you to change the description. As you can see here, all these are the descriptions of the post. So the description can be found at the bottom of the search listing. As you can see here, at I am Licious, we offer 100% free online business training. So this is basically referring to the description. Okay, so you can change this line of text accordingly as well. And then if you go to edit files, okay, normally I just leave it as it is. This is basically the robots.txt. I'll just leave it as it is. And then if you go to extensions, so these are basically other extensions that you can purchase. Okay, I'll just normally leave it as it is. Don't have intention to get any of these extensions. Okay, so that basically covers how I set up the WordPress SEO plugin. If you have anything that you're not familiar with, I'll encourage you to check out the official website of this WordPress SEO plugin. You can just visit this website, yoast.com/articles/wordpress-seo/. Okay, so here you'll be able to read everything about this plugin and all the exact details on what are stop words and all those things that you're not familiar with. So with that, I've come to the end of this video on how to set up your WordPress SEO plugin. If you have any questions, feel free to visit me at imlicious.com and I'll be glad to help you out. Thank you for listening and goodbye. See ya.